no. My drawing thing seems to have messed up. One moment. It was fine, like 2 seconds ago. There you go. Hello. Happy Friday. We're so immersed. We're so cookie run immersed right now. I could not resist the temptation to I couldn't resist the temptation to have the cookie run music. Hello, Aquamarine. It's been a while. Welcome back. Hello, hello. I want to draw cookies today. I want to draw cookie run characters. I got my cup of tea, and I got pure vanilla and shadow milk here at my tablet to keep me company. And I played all of Beasties chapter 13 and 14 yesterday. It took a while, but it was very good. You're having a good day. I'm just in like very, very cookie run mood today. And yesterday. What else are you gonna do about it but just draw more cookies? I got my reference sheet here in the background. Well, I'll just leave that on pure vanilla for now. Hello, Mystic. Hello, hello, welcome in. Doing good? So, I haven't decided what cookies exactly we're drawing today, because I kind of thought about, like, you could probably tell who my favorite characters are, and I draw them a lot. And I was debating if we want to also draw someone else. Also, I'm not gonna draw someone else instead of them, but we will. I'm gonna draw someone else also, and I haven't decided who just yet. But I haven't done any warm-ups, so I get to do a pure vanilla warm-up sketch first. I know nothing about the game, but I'm happy to be here. Yay! Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I've been in Cookie Run Kingdom hyperfixation land since like mid-December, and it's been fading in and out, and I've been I was completely stuck in Homicide for a while, and then we played some Sonic, and I marathoned all of 3. But we're back to cookies now. So hyperfixation space has been a bit all over the place this year so far. That's also why I have a sleepy, spooky-looking creature on my head from the spooky visual novel. Lads, I think Human's favorite character is Shadow Milk. Yeah, baby. Just maybe. Oh, I wish I had. Oh, I guess I can just head pet. Also, yeah, welcome in, Ray. Welcome in, hello. How art thou? I'm not sure how I'm doing. I'm so gone in Cookie Land that I haven't processed that I'm awake yet, I think. I'm just like I decided yesterday, before I went to bed, that we were gonna draw cookies today, and I don't think I processed anything else after that because I just went to bed and woke up and immediately was like, cookies. Now. Also, probably doesn't one of the cookie run like channels that I follow that posts videos of like the cutscenes and stuff and funny moments posted a short about some funny moments that happened when I went through the story yesterday in the new update. And so I got to wake up and watch that, but yeah, I feel like I'm running on cookie run adrenaline right now. So we'll see how that goes for me the rest of the day, but you know, it's good for stream. Yeah, how are you? Also, welcome in, just ones and zeros. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Okay, we're definitely starting off with pure vanilla. Because it's the only option. We might do a mix of, like, human form and cookie form cookies. Because this pure vanilla is cookie form, but I definitely want to draw some gijinkas today as well. Also, there is more music in this playlist than just the main kingdom theme, we might take a little while to get there. So if we get tired of the kingdom theme, just let me know and we'll skip to the next part of the OST. Hi, Cookie Run, let's go! Yeah! Also, hello, good day, welcome in. I am also currently in Crispia. So, yeah. Oh, I should have done more. I want this more saturated. Whip Studio Paint, give me more saturation, please. There you go. That's better. Just had a minor headache. He just had a minor headache and multiple IRL side quests to handle. Aww. Yeah, I see. I hope that all of those things go as easily as possible and that your headache goes away soon. But welcome in. I hope this can be cozy space. In the background while you do your stuff. So you were listening to Cookie Run today? Yeah. Yeah. I really need to put together like the OST playlist that I have playing in my kingdom, like in my game. I realized just this morning that I wanted to do this thing with the music, so I didn't have time to, but I definitely want to do that so that I can just play that on stream. I gotta find the April Fool's tracks. They're really funny. I know the deal. Listen while I do my dealies. Yeah, thank you for lurking, Mistake. Good luck with your dealies. We will be here drawing and yapping about cookies in the background. What's y'all's favorite cookies? Pure vanilla and shadow milk share first place for me. But then I don't know. I have too many cookies I like, so I can't pick like they all share a spot. Like every single, if I were to make a tier list, many cookies would be sharing the same tier. like pure vanilla and shadow milk, and then cream unicorn, black sapphire, red velvet. Yay. I can't wait to get to know Venom Dough Cookie better. I still don't have them. But hopefully I will get them before their banner ends. Gorgeous Queen Golden Cheese Cookie. Ah, yay. She's awesome. For every week that ends, I always get ping. That's talk all the time. Oh, yay. Just the cozy art stream time. You know what? I'm gonna. I don't see other people do this, but like, I don't care. One of my favorite ways to draw pure vanilla is drawing him in his awakened form, but in his normal outfit, because I really like his normal outfit. And the awakened outfit is really pretty, but it's really annoying to draw. So I just draw him in awakened form in normal outfit a lot of the time. I like it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. It's just his hair is so pretty in awakened form, you know? Not that it wasn't before, but there's this specific way they draw the mouths in Cookie Run that is just not what I'm used to. I usually draw them like that in 2 lines, but they start the opposite way. They start the line in the opposite direction, so it always like messes it up slightly for me, because I started and then I'm like, wait, no, that's not right. Brain still likes Black Sapphire. Ah, Black Sapphire is really cool. I still like every time I run into him in my kingdom, I feel like I have to just like zoom in, see what he's doing, maybe talk to him. Because he's like one of the few that's canonically self-aware, so I'd feel rude ignoring him. Then again, I guess I play most. I play Cookie Run and Genshin and as if I'm living in self-aware AU. Probably a bit delusional, but you know, fun. Every week I get to watch my homie stream and get to play with them every time for myself. Huh? Okay. No, I can't do shop music for 15 minutes. Hold on. Battle theme? That battle theme for an hour? Nah. No, I can't do that. Can I have no. They're all extended versions. I guess it's nice if you want extended versions. Can I scroll all the way to Beasties? Can I get oh, I don't know if they have this in here, but I really love the map music of chapter Beasties chapter 8 specifically. Chapter 7's nice too. You know, I'm very much biased because Fire of Deceit. But still, you know. Playlist, do you have that in here? No, they don't have any. How are there 640 videos in this OST playlist, and not a single one of them is from Beasties? Wow, there sure is a lot of music in Cookie Run, huh? assuming after Vanilla it's the Jester's turn to be drawn. Maybe we'll start off with those two, and then we'll see if I pick another one of my favorites, or I am up for leaving at least 1 or 2 sketches up to chat today. So after I draw Shadow Milk and Pure Vanilla, I might ask chat what cookie do we draw next. So feel free to have a think about that if you would like. There's quite a few cookies that I haven't drawn before. So I think it would be fun to try. Especially in like human forms, I think it'd be really fun. I really want to draw at some point Raspberry Cookie in human form, because she was one of my like early. What do you? This feels really weird to say. Like, she was one of my earliest, like, I don't know, small, like, slight cookie crushes. Just because she's real pretty. I still think she's really cool, but you know, Shadow Milk and Pure Vanilla have since taken over my brain, so. Battle theme for drawing? Must be fighting demons then. You decided just to finish a drawing. Oh. To be fair, I listen to metal most of the time whenever I do things, and it helps me out more than anything. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, for me, I think it really depends. Sometimes when I'm listening to calm music, I get really stressed because it's like, oh, it's too slow. And then sometimes when sometimes you need to listen to something like hectic or intense, boss music for casual things to like hype yourself up. I think it's kind of hard to tell, at least for me, beforehand. Like, I have to try it out. Gotta listen to a thing and then be like, oh, this is good for today, or oh no, that's not the right vibes. I feel like it takes me longer to draw their cookie forms than their human forms, I guess because I'm more used to drawing human proportions, I suppose. Seem rude, but golden cheese, please. Okay. I thought you were gonna go, yeah. Oh. Doom metal might be the most anxiety-inducing subgenre for doom metal. Isn't metal from Doom Eternal? It's metal, but it's sluggish, so you might feel the worst. Oh, yeah. Good on the people who enjoy that. I don't think that would be for me. Not a lot of people like doom metal in general, but Macbeth makes the best ones. I don't really know that much about metal music. I know a little more than I did a few years ago, but I still would not say that I know a lot about it. unrelated, but because I'm just thinking about this because I'm drawing Pure Vanilla's outfit right now. Anyone else like really want to make a life-size Pure Vanilla like cape? Or is that just me? Because I want one of those so bad. It looks so like big and warm and cozy, like wearing a giant blanket. It seems wonderful. Wake me up inside. Yeah, I do know that one. I feel like it's like it would be difficult to be on the internet and not know that one at all. Usually listen in advance and then music while doing work. I have some metal on my playlist because it was recommended by one of my friends who listens to a lot of metal. I don't even remember what the song is called right now though, or the band for that matter, so not very helpful. Right. I feel like those body proportions aren't right. Okay, now it... Oh, cookie proportions. You know when you're trying to draw cookies, but you're too used to human proportions, and so you end up making them really long? I have this problem, like, pretty frequently. I have that problem with Sonic characters too. It just made the legs really long because I'm not used to cartoony proportions. What's your favorite music genre? Oh, I don't know. I like cozy music a lot. Like stuff we usually listen to in stream, but also I love J-pop and J-rock. Like Eve and a lot of Vocaloid producers. first time I had rock on YouTube, I was listening to jazz and then it suddenly switched to rock and I nearly ascended. Wow. Personally, I'd love almost everything just can't get into pop unless it's Gaga. Toby Fox for Nintendo music a genre? It should be. If it's not already, it should be. I hate it when I bake cookies and they end up looking like people. I just can't. Yeah, I just can't get the proportions right. Like they're so chibi. They're so like the legs. I end up making the legs too long, and then yeah, and then they're not so chibi anymore. I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? Gotta I debated using my my cookie model today, but like I can't stand looking at it anymore. I need to redo it so I can actually use it. I finished my cookie Sona redesign at least, so that's done. Absolute favorites metal though. Stuff speaks through the soul. Oh yeah, me too. Remember I drew a cookie with normal human proportions and the artist like it was from Archetype. Oh, I see. Yeah, I like drawing cookie gajinkas like when they're like fully in human form as well. But it feels like when it's like when they're still cookies, but it's not quite cookie proportions. Like it can still look really good, but somehow when I do it, it bothers me. Like I follow a lot of other artists who do art like that too, and it's really good. But when I do it, it just doesn't feel right. We're not gonna deal with the hat right now. Yeah. He has placed his hat elsewhere. Those images of people baking where at first the dough was normally proportioned, but after it looks sad and inflated. Oh, yeah, I feel really bad for those cookies. It's just very they just look so upset. An image of a yippie creature and then it's cooked. It looks so sad. Yeah, I've seen that. Oh, I think I reblogged that on Tumblr quite a while ago. Oh. Just the very sad autism creature. Someone give them a stim toy in a quiet room. It looked like they were feeling overwhelmed. Perfect transition music. as we know what's coming up soon. I'm gonna try to not take so long with the colors. At least with Cookie Run characters, it's all like flat colors, which makes it a lot easier. I don't usually do colored sketches on stream because coloring tends to take me a while, but I feel like this won't take so long, so. Golden Cheese is my favorite, but Spire of Deceit has a place in my heart for being the chapter I first played on. That's where you started? Or, like, did you start playing during that update, or did you just... Like, I don't think you can skip all of Crispia, right? I think you have to play through the first 8 chapters at first, right? Imagine you start up Cookie Run for the very first time, and you, like, they allow you to skip Crispia, and you just start immediately Spire of Deceit with no context. Oh, that'd be really confusing. That'd be really confusing. I just realized I forgot a part of the costume. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. It's not that complicated. First update you played. Yeah. It makes more sense. Oh, I wish I was playing at that point. I started playing way earlier. Back in 2021? I think summer 2021 was when I started playing. And then I played consistently for about a year. And then I got kind of burnt out for a while, so I uninstalled it. And then I missed the, like, entire start of the hype train for Beast East and Shadow Milk's release and everything. And then I came back in August 2025, last summer, because all of the people that I follow who do, like, fandom stuff and art, were absolutely losing their minds over Shadow Vanilla. And as someone who has a severe case of mental weakness for gesture-coded characters, I saw all of that go down and went, this is gonna be a emotionally taxing time if I get back into this right now. And so I saw all of that go down early 2025, and then eventually I just gave in and was like, yep, I guess now is the time. Now is the time to probably grow too emotionally attached to whatever the situation is, and now we're here. And I was indeed correct. I have grown far too emotionally attached to the cookies. I already loved Pure Vanilla even before even before all of this stuff. He was still one of my favorites even back then, but yeah. I guess it is just kind of how it goes. Oh yeah, it was yesterday. It was the 1-year anniversary of Pure Vanilla's Awakened form, like, release as playable, and I was gonna do some art for him, but then I kind of started feeling a lot of pressure about it, so I will go back. If you've seen the digital painting that I did for Shadow Milk's birthday, it's kind of sorry, it's kind of on that same level. So it's a big effort, digital painting. So I will probably come back and finish that at another time, even though it will be way too late for Vanilla's anniversary. Also, the fact that, like, I really like celebrating character birthdays, but the thing about Pure Vanilla is that he was released. He was in the game on its release, and so I can't really do like, if I celebrate him on his actual birthday when he was released, it's like another 50 characters who also have their birthday on that same day. And so I'm like, no! Can we not have cookie birthdays, please? I would like to celebrate the cookie birthdays. I realize I'm just yapping at this point. Sorry. Thank you for your patience. We're almost done here with the colors. There we go. Almost. There we go. Now we're done. Okay. Hello, just joined the stream for the first time. But who are your top 5 favorite cookies in the game? Welcome in, Ari. Welcome. You might be able to tell 2 of those. They're sitting right here. Pure Vanilla and Shadow Milk. I also really like Red Velvet and Cream Unicorn. Oh, if I had to pick only one more for that 5th spot, who would it be? First to come to mind is Black Sapphire, but there's a lot of cookies that I really like. But I think just off the top of my head, that'd be it for right now. Pure Vanilla, Shadow Milk, Cream Unicorn, Red Velvet, and Black Sapphire. Okay, and now because it's Shadow Milk's turn to be drawn, let me see if I can find Beasties Chapter 8 music real quick. Is this the one? I would go for the more well-known one, but this one is more like calm and somber. Alright. Shadow Milk, it's your turn. Oh. What did I press? that's the button. Okay, I don't know how I accidentally messed that up. Sometimes I just don't know. Okay, Shadowmilk, it's your turn, and then feel free to yell out your favorite cookie in chat. after Shadowmilk. There's my reference. There he is. Hello, Sheriff Pumpkin. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Okay, let's get good color to draw the lines in. Kind of too somber. Can we have the other one? Hold on. I realized I just really like this particular melody. I you feel silly now. It's literally the same melody. Okay, because I can't remember the name of it. Hyperfixation to the rescue. Hyperfixation playlist. I saved too many. Saved a lot of music in here as well. This one? No, that's not what I was thinking of. It's gonna take too long to look for music. There we go. That's better. Better. Proper jester theme. It's an interesting favorite. Sounds like yours still. Oh, thank you. And I don't know what my, like, looking at my list of favorites, it's like combo of very upbeat, wholesome characters and then also very messed up characters and no in between. I don't know what it says about me or like how it came to be this way, but it's like this for every single fandom I'm in, and I don't know, I don't have a good explanation for it. I think we're gonna do cookie form Shadowmilk, and then we'll see what form cookie we do after that. Oh my gosh, I should save. I just realized I have not saved once. Sorry about music and saving intermissions. Cookie stream doodles. I hope it's not too cliche about my how much I love Pure Vanilla and Shadowmilk. I feel like it's become like a weird fandom thing where people kind of expect it in a way. I hope that's not a bad thing. I'll share my top 5 after you're done trying Shadowmilk as well. Alright. Sounds good. Feel free to share them, like, at whatever time. I will be drawing more cookies, but we're gonna pick them one at a time. So we're not sitting here with a long list of things, like, of specific cookies to draw beforehand, because, like, it'll get overwhelming if we do that. can't wait to finish my... I'm working on a Shadowmilk plushie that's gonna be like a posable doll. Like it's gonna have a wire skeleton, and it's gonna be like a proper doll where all the pieces aren't attached, so that so I can make him silly little outfits. I can't wait. Okay, I'm gonna make him a whole closet. It's gonna be great. Hello, Chessbird. I mean, I really good drawings. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like them. Like, what's a cookie that's never gotten the spotlight in the series? Like, I'm dead curious. I still have no idea what fortune teller cookies deal is. Have they ever been in any story? I have no idea. And I love Cream Unicorn Cookie. I don't know where to watch their story. Literally, I love them purely based on aesthetics and personality vibes. They were on that like short YouTube series, like cookie survivor parody series, which was really good, by the way. If you haven't seen it, it's free on YouTube. So they got that attention, but I still don't know where to watch their story. I really want to know what Angel and Devil Cookie's deal is. I also don't know where to watch their story. They were just kind of in the game at launch, and nobody really talks about them anymore. Devil Cookie is self-aware, canonically, like speaks to the player through the screen, and no one talks about it. I would love to know what's up with that. Yeah, there's quite a few cookies who have some really interesting character stuff going on, but then people don't really talk about it, and I don't know where to find the information. Maybe it's in other games. I know Devil Cookie has a bigger role in one of the other games. I don't know which one it is. But, like, in Kingdom specifically, at least, they are a mystery. Oh, we'll do that in color, actually. The face markings. Nah, Shadowmilk and Pure Vanilla have good reasons to be popular. Liking them is valid. Okay, thank you. I agree, but I feel like I'm part of I'm the sort of person who likes specific characters that just end up being like, it ends up being like a weird stereotype where, like, oh you like these characters specifically, so you must be like this, you know. I'm kind of scared of being put in that box because a lot of other characters that I really like just have this same vibe. Yeah. I mean, like, Potato Cookie never really gotten anything, but he did something. I don't know Potato Cookie. Is Potato Cookie in a different game? Or like a real Potato Cookie and we need a fictional Potato Cookie? Is that what you meant? I'm not sure. Sometimes life doesn't have the bones of an Among Us crewmate? I feel like I'm missing context. Sorry, I'm confused. Is this because they're dull from the Bible? But they're so small creature coded, is the thing. Like, they're self-aware and they're mischievous. They've never been in any story in Kingdom specifically. But they're small creature. Like they can't even fly over the river. They have wings and they can fly, but they can't fly over the rivers in your kingdom. They seem like I feel like if that was the intended direction, I feel like they would be more powerful than they are. Weirdly, you know? Oh, wrong color. Oops. Cookies deal. Like we know they're a Christmas tree, pretty much. But to be fair, I haven't played a lot of the winter stories yet, so it's very possible that they're in there. But I'm confused. I'm confused about their deal. Just realized I'm mega delayed. Recipe. Pure Vanilla is one of my favorites too. Chatham like brought me back to the game again. It's one of my favorite themes. He got popular for a reason. Thank you for the reassurance. Yeah. It's not like I'm gonna stop liking them, but it makes me feel more secure and like it's okay to be posting this much fan art. It's okay that I draw them a lot. My physical sketchbook is very I was about to say, like, infected with cookies by now. I don't know if that's the right word, but many of the several last many pages is all just cookies. I should have... Why did I spend so much time drawing this so detailed? But it feels weird drawing the super detailed ruffles on his cookie form, because it's too much detail. Like it doesn't fit in right anymore. But I tend to forget that because I do the fancy detailed ones for his human form. Mobile game, I wanted to get back to, but not in the mood. It's definitely Definitely Battle Cats. I haven't thought about that game in a long time. I've never played it myself, but I used to watch, like, when it was newer. I would see sometimes they would sponsor YouTubers that I watched. So I've seen some gameplay of that game. It seems fun. I have one cookie called Neon Ink Cookie. It looks drawing and it took me like 5 minutes to realize I made a Splatoon self insert. Oh, like a cookie OC? That's cool though. Speaking of games on 2 weeks gameless and a yearn for the hightails. Oh, that's relatable. Yeah. You guys think of the Ruffles as some sort of weird looking festive cookie? This medieval theme right now. Yeah, it's his, I don't know if it's his Shadow Milk's main theme, but it's called Spire of Shadows. It's the... That has to be his main theme, right? It plays on all his gacha banners. And it's also, like, dramatic entrance whenever he shows up, just hello cookies. Cue this theme. Cue blue curtains magically popping up and opening out of nowhere. I love when he does that. It's so random. He's just like, no, I need a curtain to open up to announce my presence. So he just like summons them whenever he wants to. Just be like, yes, it's my turn on the stage now. I was thinking about this yesterday because I follow some people who do voice impressions, and I really want to be more confident in doing silly voices, because even though I couldn't do a good voice impression of like any of the cookies, I would love to have the confidence to imitate the, what do you call it, like the type of energy that he has. He's so extra and I love it, but I do not have the confidence to use my voice in such a way. But I feel like it's really fun. I really like doing the voices when I was streaming Danganronpa. I really enjoyed doing like the voice acting for that. Interesting. The latest D&D OC is literally choreographies with a wooden murder drone OC? Oh, yeah, that's really interesting. I'm gonna have to watch Murder Drones at some point, probably. As a D&D bard, it's hard to voice a flirty guy as a nice guy. Oh, I can only imagine. Yeah. Yeah. as an also ace person here, I also would not know how to do that. It's not quite right. Something about the shapes. I want to play D&D, but in Asia, specifically my country, it's rare to find someone who likes niche games. Roleplay that I don't afford to make a group. Yeah, that's fair. I would love to play at some point too, but I don't know how to socialize. Well, I hope that you manage to find some people to play with eventually, though. Pinocchio here is the bard I was talking about. Yes, the Casanova is a struggle. Yeah. I was never really much of a, like, I guess you'd call it a theater kid. Just, like, theater person. But I did have, like, the only acting thing I've ever done was in high school. I didn't end up actually doing the performance for this, but I was part of all the practice session stuff. In high school, we had an assignment to make a little video where we all where we would like write the script ourselves, and we got to decide a scenario and stuff. And my group decided to do like a news section, yeah, and I was gonna play Maki Harukawa from Danganronpa V3 for one of the sections. Again, I didn't end up actually being part of the performance for the video, but it was really fun doing the practice. Once I got into D&D, I became a theater kid. I would love to become a theater kid. It seems like a lot of fun. At least the voice part, I feel like I could do okay with voice acting. I do not have good control of my body, so I feel like I would not be good on an actual stage, not to mention stage fright. But just the theater kid energy is so good. You know what I mean? It seems so fun. Don't mind me just writing headcanons here now. I just hear in my head. She's like, oh, you have a secret? Oh, tell me. Something like that. Don't mind me, I write little headcanons for way too many of my drawings. Way too many. in an after-school activity called English Dramas. I'm basically a theater kid. Oh, that sounds fun. Speaking of stage, when I was a wee lad, I was shaking like an earthquake when I had to give out a speech. Oh, did finish it in one piece. So yeah, congrats. Oh, I've been there. I do a lot of public speaking, so I'm immune to stage fright. That's, oh, I wish I didn't have a stage fright. So you can do online D&D with some D&Ders? Have D&D peeps in Indonesia? Oh. I hear there are like D&D groups online and stuff. I don't really know much about it, but it is cool that they exist. Oh, I almost forgot the cave. Can't forget the cave. After I became a YouTuber, I'm used to public speaking. Aww. But is that a thing that like works for most people? Because I've gotten more comfortable speaking like on stream and in videos and such. Because of like streaming for a long time now and doing videos, but I still suck at speaking in any sort of public setting. Like if I am even in a group of friends, like if there's people around, like lots of people, even if they're people I know and like feel okay with, I still like my voice just like it dies out. Like volume goes back to like 1 out of 100. I don't know how to remedy that. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh dear. We good? Okay. That didn't show up on stream, but I just knocked the cable to my drawing tablet and my entire drawing tablet became static. My cable's been kind of wobbly for a while, so I'm a little worried about it, but we back. It's okay. Works for some, doesn't work for some. Either way, some waters are different to sail on. Yeah. My only issue back then was because I was pretty socially inept. Yeah. I still got a lot of social skills I need to practice. I'm glad that you feel that you feel like you've improved though. I'm happy for you. I guess we can. Yeah, that's fine. Again, I'm gonna try to do the colors fast. $63% of my goal to get a drawing tablet. Oh, yay! Almost there. Really have to not stare into people's eyes when communicating sometimes, because for me, only stare into someone's eyes if I'm dead serious, if I'm really engaged with them. Oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I keep forgetting today. Yeah, I'm not aware of what I do when I speak like to a group of people. In general, I'm really bad with eye contact. Even when speaking to just one person, like it's really autistic brain, you know? I think actually, let's not get into that. It's a bit too much now that I think about it. But like, yeah. I have heard of that tip before. I haven't actually like had to do a lot of speaking in front of groups of people since like school, which I'm very glad about, but I'm probably gonna have to do again at some point. I'm not really looking forward to it. Need to go now, have fun drawing. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a really good rest of your day. Thank you. Does that point out certain quirks when we talk around? Just stop sometimes because it gets awkward. I do, but I was trying to have a good time about it. sometimes my mind freezes up when I talk to someone. Can't think of words. Better though, I think. That's good. I get that too sometimes. Like when I get overwhelmed in conversation, I just like lose the entirety of my inner dialogue, which throws me really off course. And it's just like mind blank completely. Remember the time when my friend and I were having a serious talk and I was eating in front of her and I brought that fact up to her, and now that she's aware, she's fucking, it's about how absurd it is. Oh. Oh, that's the wrong color. No. Right, we need to also recolor the other eye. Just realized. We'll get to that. Almost done with the colors though. Ooh. So we got new sprites in the new in the new chapter. I thought that was really exciting. I can't wait until I know they're in the process of like changing websites for the wiki. I can't wait until they're done. I miss. I need the wiki to do my fanarts, to collect the little animation sprites and use them for reference and the different talking things. I've been really enjoying making like little collages, like desktop wallpaper collages, and so I've been collecting some of the cookie sprites for that, so I can have them on my wallpaper, and I really want the new ones on there. Sorry, I realize I'm sniffling a lot. Hold on, let me blow my nose real quick. Only freeze up when like a deer outside when my friend starts to get upset with me. People find themselves mad. Oh, yeah. But I like writing. It lets me plan out words in advance. Aside from drawing, also just like writing in general. Oh, yeah, writing's nice. I do that too, like with the planning out what you're gonna say. Except I just do it all in my head and then I forget half of it, so then I have to redo it again. Like, the amount of times I've planned out the same conversation, and then half the time I don't ever get to use that plan, but, you know, just in case I ever need it. Even though I know I probably won't ever need it. Conversations that, like, the chance of them ever coming up is so small, but you need to have it planned out just in case. Because if it does come up and you haven't thought it out, what are you gonna do? I mean, oh, dang it. I forgot that I didn't do separate layers for stuff today. It's okay. Well, that's not good actually, because then it just blends in with the skin tone. Never mind. There we go. I think he's about done. Let's see, let me separate the text just in case. I'm still gonna keep it. It will just... There we go. Better. Like thinking of a response after an argument, save it in case it happens again. Secret tool that'll help us later. Yeah, exactly. Okay, what cookie are we drawing next? I know we got one vote for golden cheese cookie. Yep, there it is. Does anyone else have a different cookie? Because otherwise we will draw golden cheese cookie. Let me rename my folders real quick. Oh, calm down, it's okay. Maybe... Since no one else saying anything, and also maybe for Ray's mental health's sake, we will maybe draw a golden cheese cookie. Okay, let me go to the wiki and get a reference because I've never drawn her before. And I can tell you really love her, so I'm gonna do my best to do her justice. Let's see. Do we do normal or awakened form? And if you don't, we've decided at this point. We'll see. We'll see if we have time for someone else afterwards. If we have time, we might do one more. Texting's great for me too, since I have more control over what I say and when I'll say them. Yeah, same. So it depends on where you text though. Like, I can't use Snapchat anymore. It's so incredibly stressful. Because it's like, oh, the person has read your message here. Oh, they're waiting for a response. They're writing a response. They're stopped writing their response. They're sitting in the chat waiting for you to respond. It's like, it's terrifying. All this golden cheese talk makes me want to eat now. Return later. Alright, no worries. Enjoy your food. Thank you for hanging out. Spies Messenger and Discord have a vendetta against them. Messenger is the... I forget if it's the Apple or the Facebook one. I've never used that one. Yeah, I don't have that much against Discord's messaging system. I'm trying to think, what do people not like about Discord messaging? So I feel like I don't really hear complaints about that very often. You know, I guess we'll do awakened form. Let's see, can I have a reference of just... So much detail. Hold on. Is that what she looks like just in your kingdom when she's awakened? Oh my gosh, it is. I have her awakened form, and I've never, like, looked close enough to be like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of detail. Okay, this reference is of the, two-star version, so Ascended. We're doing the not Ascended version. So I'll just, mentally zone out the halo for the sake of this drawing. Let's see, shall we find... Shall we find Golden Cheese Kingdom music, perhaps? For the sake of being in care. I have not listened to the OST since I played it. I'm not entirely... Right. I was not sure what to expect. Do we do that one? I guess so. Alright. Oh, that's really cool. I wasn't around for the update where she came out, like where her story came out. So I haven't seen the intro screen, like the login screen for that update. That looks really cool. You see, Discord wants to get more data again. I'm sick of it. Moving to an alternative, like, I've never heard of either of those alternatives. Was the music a bit loud? Looks a bit loud. Is that a bit better? I hope so. Let me know if it's still too loud. Waiting for Cookie Run Kingdom to release a golden cheese cookie plush for me to spend cash on. Aw. Yeah, I feel kind of lucky with that, even though I haven't got any of them, the fact that the characters I like get a lot of merch feels lucky. Because I know a lot of other characters don't. Like, I've never seen any Cream Unicorn merch, ever. Which is kind of sad. I wish that every cookie would get merch at some point. At least Golden Cheese Cookie is probably pretty likely, because she's one of the ancients. I feel like they would get merch more regularly than some other random epic cookies. Speaking of boss music to fight your art demons, yep, this sure is it. It's random now, but my top cookies are dark cacao, mystic flower, salt cellar, prune juice, and matcha cookie. So we both have the soul gem duality in our favorites. Yeah, I really like prune juice cookie as well. I love witch aesthetics. His witch aesthetic, perfect, wonderful, love it very much. Yeah, salt cellar is also really cool. Yeah, I like the list of favorites. That's a good list of favorites. Big golden cheese fan only started during Shadow Milk era. Aww. There's nothing wrong with arriving late. No shame in that. I feel like I've arrived late to every single fandom where I have a favorite, so it's like sometimes it's just like that. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, one golden cheese thing that like related thing that I love her. I know she has a costume for it now, but like her oh, what would you call it? Like the form that she has in the Golden Cheese Kingdom, in like the simulation. That outfit is so cool. I can't remember if I have that costume or not, honestly, but I really like that one. Never predicted this outcome. Stoat's more Discord user friendly, but it definitely needs some growing to do. Matrix is like the Linux version of messaging app for me. I see. It's good to know of alternatives. I have seen that there's stuff going on with Discord right now, but I am not. I feel like I'm not in a good mental state to be hearing possibly bad news about stuff. So I haven't watched any of the recommended videos about it just yet. About like the summaries people are doing. Yeah. We'll see what happens with everything. I started for the first time in like November 2021, came back August 24, new account before returning for good in March 25. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with taking breaks and returning and coming back and leaving and like, yeah. I also did not play for about 2 years. Like played for a while and then 2-year break in the middle. And then returned August 25. It's understandable, and also sorry to be the bearer of bad news when I do that. No, it's okay. I already know, like I know there's stuff going on, and that it is of a bad type. So I'm saving actually getting into what it is until I'm in a mental state to handle it. Yeah, but it's okay. got the golden cheese cookie, legendary costume first bowl. First epic costume was... What's our costumes? I think there's some kind of link to my account in the Golden Cheese Kingdom. Oh, that's awesome now. Oh my gosh. I've been watching, Duck TV, his stream VODs recently, because he just started, like, last week playing Run Kingdom. And, he did a singular 10 pull on the new Shadow Milk costume gacha, and got Shadow Milk's costume in the first 10 pull. He doesn't know who Shadow Milk is yet. He doesn't have Shadow Milk, and he's been absolutely losing his mind trying to get Silent Salt. Meanwhile, me spent like probably like 30,000 rainbow cubes on the Shadow Milk costume gacha to get the Shadow Milk costume. I have got it now, but it did take me like 30,000 cubes, and I'm like, no. How do we get here? The beginner streamer luck is real. That's what his playthrough has taught me. Watching the first stream VOD of his is absolutely insane. With gacha luck. Like one of my friends would bring up a thing in for the bad news 4 times it feels like a crime. Oh, don't worry about it. Sometimes luck is like that, and sometimes it just happens like that. Yeah, no, at least with like with this right now with me, don't worry about it. I keep seeing in my I don't follow news. I specifically go out of my way to not look at news things because I feel like it's all very depressing stuff. But it still finds its way into my YouTube recommendeds regardless. So like I've seen thumbnails, I've seen the video titles. It's okay. I already knew something was going on. Like I say things casually and then say magic words. What do you mean this and that happened? Oh, yeah. It happens. I've done that too. I haven't gotten Shadow Milk nor Eternal Sugar Cookies new costume, but I got Mystic Flowers costume early, so it balances out. Yeah. I managed to get the Shadow Milk, the new Shadow Milk one, which like that's all I wanted. I don't have the. I did not get the recent one for Mystic Flower nor for Millennial Tree Cookie, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna save my cubes up now, at least until we see what costumes are coming out next. Okay. Golden cheese. Excuse me, ma'am. What does your outfit look like? It's like... Okay, I'm going to try my best. Apologies in advance if I mess this up. Took me like 3 weeks to get Mystic Flowers costume. Aww. rainbow cubes take a lot longer to save as well. Yeah, exactly. I didn't have many saved up before the before Shadow Milk and Eternal Sugar cookies costumes were released. I think I had like maybe 15-20 pulls. So I'm currently crystal broke as well because I spent all my stuff pulling on the banners so I could get currency for the what's it called, the little M like poker coins. I spent all my crystals so I could get more of those so I could buy more rainbow crystals. Which from what I've heard is like the worst use of your gacha currency that you can do ever. But you know, I got my Shadow Milk costume, so I'm happy. It's gonna take me a long time to save all my stuff again. As a golden cheese, probably not #1 fan, but probably like 5th. Tell you can't draw because I can't do. I feel like it's all a matter of like what you're used to drawing. I just haven't drawn her before. I'm sure that you can also learn to draw her if you practice. Yes. I want to get more used to drawing all of the cookies that I like to draw regularly, because it takes me a while to get used to a cookie's or character in general's design. And usually when there's new characters I like that get... Oh yeah, if you haven't seen my giant reference sheet of all my comfort characters, I put them all in here so that I can draw them all an insane amount until I have all of their design memorized. And I've done that for Shadow Milk now. I've done that for Pure Vanilla's normal form, not for Awakened, which is probably why I don't draw it as often because I don't have it memorized. But I want to do that for some of my other favorite cookies too, so that I can actually draw them from memory decently. Because then I will draw them more often because I don't have to look up reference, and it takes energy to draw characters that I don't know how to draw well. But yeah. Like, I really want to do that for Cream Unicorn Cookie specifically. Actually, I guess we can just fill this in since it's also gold. Oh gosh. One of my worst enemies in cookie design, headpieces and helmets and stuff. I was trying to draw a Hollyberry cookie yesterday, and I straight up gave up trying to draw her helmet. I was just like, nah, I'm gonna look for other reference so I can draw her hair accurately instead of trying to figure out how to draw her helmet. What's another cookie I really want to draw? I really want to learn to draw avocado cookie. Because when I first joined Cookie Run, like at the very beginning, even before I took that break, it was the update where avocado cookie was released. And I didn't know anything about how the meta works. I just assumed like, oh, newest cookie must be the strongest and like good for meta things. So I maxed out avocado cookie and like looked up like, oh, how to build avocado cookie as good as possible and all that kind of stuff. And so he's not max level anymore because they've increased the max level stuff, but I do now have a probably overbuilt for the meta avocado cookie at level 82, and like he's still interesting. I still like him, but definitely overinvested before I knew what I was doing. But I do think his design is very cool, so I want to learn to draw him anyway. But when I think of him, I just think of like the weird history of that, all of that. I remember I got Xiao from Genshin only because he does that jump attack that I love because it reminds me of Mario. I've never thought of that before. Oh, that's amazing. Imagine Mario and Xiao meet. Or like Xiao in a Mario costume. What's a Xiao voice line? What's it? I can only think of one, and it's not the attack one. It's I think it's probably it's probably the ultimate activation voice line, which is like 7 comic vines. Mario crossover. I never thought of that before. That's great. Thank you for putting that image in my head, Ray. I have one paper doll of golden cheese that's being propped up with strings which blooms menacingly on me when I lie in my bed. Well, that's amazing. That's great. I have like a handmade poster of Moondrop from FNAF that I drew with watercolor pencils just hanging over my bed. Because you know when you can't find FNAF merch of your favorite character, you just draw him. Just draw him, put him on the wall. I guess that goes for like any fandom character. If you can't find merch of your favorite character, just make some. Make some. Make a drawing. Make bracelets. Make handmade posters and stuff. See if I can get this hair right. I might struggle with the hair. Apologies in advance. I have this suspicion that I'm going to struggle. Clover was my favorite. Oh my gosh. Oh, Clover was also one of my favorite when we started. Oh my god. I forgot. I made like several pages of just Clover fan art in my physical sketchbook when I first started playing. If I got to have 6 cookies on my favorite cookies list, Clover would be up there as well. Oh. Yeah, Clover was my favorite rare when I came back, so I gave me my first level 50 star jelly. Oh, that's great. Voice line? That's made this wine taste the same as always. It's the same as I remember. Where are those who share the memories? My brain whenever I hear Millennial Tree Cookie talking. By the way, I hope people liked the thumbnail for today's stream. I set up drawing it yesterday, and I kind of really want to do some new like themed art hangout stream thumbnails, because we've been using the same one for a long time, and I think it'd be kind of nice whenever we're doing a stream that's focused on a specific, like an art hangouts that's focused on a specific fandom, if you can see what fandom it is from the thumbnail, even if the stream title says. I just thought it was kind of nice. So I'm gonna try to do some more of those for different fandoms that I'm in, so that whenever we do a stream art hangout for a specific fandom, we can just use those, and you can tell what we're gonna be drawing from the thumbnail. I hope it turned out okay. I hope it wasn't. I hope people don't mind that I put my cookie Sona in there. I might put my Sonas in more of those thumbnails if I end up making them. I hope that's okay. Yeah. That's why I love Cho. Cho's Sponge does resemble a Mario ground pound. Yeah, it does. I've never thought about it before. Sorry in advance for making you draw her. No, it's okay. I appreciate the practice. Drawing characters that I'm not familiar with is like... It's both like practice in drawing a character that I haven't drawn, obviously, but also it's... I feel like it's a good observation exercise in like looking at a character and not just seeing the whole, like seeing and actually focusing on all the little details. Which, because I have done this with a lot of characters now, I tend to do that a lot anyways, but it's kind of it's interesting because you don't think of all of the tiny design decisions that the character designers have made most of the time, at least I think, when you play different games or watch anime and stuff. Yeah. Nothing tickles my fancy for pulling those besides Huta. Wanted to get Huta for 2 years and then stopped Genshin after. Aww. It's a really good thumbnail, I like it. Eee. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad. I'll probably make more. Both Pure Vanilla and Clover Cookie were my favorites when I started a few years ago. Them and Strawberry Crepe. Aww. Yeah. They're all really good cookies. Every Genshin character is the alcoholic bard who's a god, so I sense a pattern that I like characters with wings or freedom motifs. Yeah, I love Venti also. Venti, Venti and Wanderer are my top two for Genshin as well. Let's see, can I see if I can get the headpiece right. Right here. Oh, that's gonna look a bit funny. I think that's just gonna have to. I've gotten too far. I can't really redo that. I realize I've also drawn her hair a lot bigger than it is. I'm not sure if I should change that or not. Okay, I'm gonna move her over here because I can't see what I'm doing anymore. Yeah, the hair is way too big. Was there Deltarune spoilers? I see. Yeah, I have not played any of Deltarune. I've seen some of the characters and some memes just because I'm into Undertale. But I do plan on playing all of Deltarune after all the chapters are out, so I'm trying to stay away from spoilers until then. Hey. Nothing spoiled? Okay. Keep my head strong. Yeah, I didn't see what the message was concerning Deltarune. Oh. Yeah. Either way is fine. But yeah, it's a good heads up to have, I suppose. Thank you, Ray, for keeping an eye out for me so I don't get spoiled and stuff. Do the wings connect? Okay, Okay, they are a little higher up than I've drawn them. Something like that. I feel like for this being the first time I've drawn her, it's not going too bad at least. Alright, I think I'm gonna try to do the colors now. I'm gonna need to get another reference actually, because I can't. It's not really easy to copy these colors. Let's say that. See the freedom motif in Deltron? Ah, something related. I see. Yeah, yeah. I didn't get whatever that connection was, so we're all good. Okay. Gallery, please, Cookie on Wiki, have a sprite that is easier to copy the colors from, please. I think this should be a little better. Yeah, that's way easier. Okay. There's like, this one is really pretty, but it's because there's so much like shading, it becomes kind of difficult to get the colors from. We got a flat normal talking sprite. It's gonna make it a lot easier. Go have a good day slash night. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day or night too. Thank you very much. Also, I hope that this is a decently good enough golden cheese cookie for you. I hope I did her justice. Oh, you can actually see what the bottom part of her outfit looks like in this one. Yay! Can finally finish that part. Okay. So it's like this kind of. Oh. Well, that's part of, I thought this was part of the belt. That's not right. Okay. There we go. That's better. Okay. I think we're gonna do copy this color for the line art. kind of want to do one more after this, but it probably won't be as detailed. I want to do like a simpler one that's like comfort character wind down after this. So maybe we'll do Cream Unicorn or Clover. When I first got into Run Kingdom, I did Might of the Ancients too, and had to pick between White Lily and Golden Cheese. And I had more White Lily and Golden Cheese Soulstone, so I picked her. Aw. I'm gonna go my Golden Cheese obsession. Nice. I picked Lily. I picked White Lily in that one. I think probably because I just didn't know. Like I hadn't met Golden Cheese Cookie at all in the story yet. And oh my gosh. I had 2 stars of Golden Cheese Cookies awakening stones before I had a single soul stone for her. So I think I was, I don't know. At that point I was like, just you decide when you want to come home, okay, Golden Cheese Cookie? I'm gonna be over here with White Lily until you've made up your mind. Oh, that sure was something. I remember I was frustrated at her for a while for that. She has come home now, so we're all good. But I was like, I was really desperate to get Pure Vanilla's awakened form at that point. It just felt like everyone in the game was like, again, me living in my headcanon self-aware EU. But it felt like all of the entire cast of Cookie Run was playing a joke on me and I was not in on it. And at first, I didn't understand how Dominion of the Beasts worked in the beginning. So I remember I picked Mystic Flower for the first one, and then I forgot to look at the missions, so I just kind of, she was just kind of there for a really long time, and then I remembered like, oh, I have missions I'm supposed to be doing. And then it went like half a year. And I was just playing her as if I had her in every mode, and just like, yeah, sure, I already have her. And then it went another year before I realized like, oh, I should no, not another year, like another half a year before I realized like, oh, I should do something about this. Anyone else have that? I kept forgetting that Dominion of the Beasts was I guess I have that problem with a lot of the level up, like normal events, the stuff in the events tab that's not cycling out. Like I still had the beginner's guide in my events thing until last week because I realized, oh, I haven't. I literally just need to level up my what's it called? The jam place. I had to level that up one more time, but I put it in the garden place where you forget that you have it. And so I just had the beginner's guide sitting at the corner of my screen even though I've been playing for 4 years. Does anyone else get that, or is that just me? What happened with the music? Okay. That was weird. she have? Oh yeah, she does have this kind of bracelet on the other arm as well. Whoops. There we go. Okay. What are we missing? There's this. And then golden outline. Yeah, I think I might pull this. Done. Other than the crown, I feel like it didn't mostly okay. Gotta say, Golden G's looking like that golden dragon of Ra from Yu-Gi-Oh with that helmet. I don't actually know that one. I don't really know much about Yu-Gi-Oh. Sadly. The neck part is meant to be gold, by the way. So I'm not getting no worries. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I missed. Wait. On the other reference, I just want to see where I went wrong. Oh yeah, I just didn't zoom in enough on the other reference. Yeah, got it. Thank you for pointing that out. I just realized I gave her probably more shoulders, like more shoulder shape than she does than she has in game. That's another like bad habit I have when it comes to drawing the cookies. I'm just not used to drawing characters who don't have shoulders. I think for right now for this, I'm just gonna leave it, but I do need to keep that better in mind when drawing cookies in general. I feel like the eye, something about these eyes isn't right. I think yeah, her eyes are her eyes are bigger. There we go, that's better. I hope I've done her justice. I hope this is alright. It's always a bit more time consuming and a bit more like when I'm drawing a character that I'm not used to drawing, it becomes harder to know like, oh, this part I can simple down to this, or this part I can do like this and this because I haven't practiced. Hope it turns out okay. Everlasting Goddess, yeah! Card. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Yay. I hope I haven't messed anything up too bad. I'm gonna move her down back to where she was when I started drawing her, because that's where I wanted her on the canvas. Just nicer for layout, I think. So I can make the canvas square when we're all done. Golden cheese. Okay. Oh, we're a bit over time, honestly, for the stream, but I really want, like, a line down drawing. We're gonna go back to normal main kingdom theme. There we go. And we're gonna do a little wind down drawing, I think. Let's see. Again, clover or cream unicorn, I think. If anyone has an opinion on that, feel free to put in chat. Otherwise, I will pick one of them. Just pure vanilla being really sparkly. Don't mind him, he's having a good day. Okay, I think you know what? Let's do clover, because I haven't drawn clover in a long time. And also, he has fewer colors than Cream Unicorn does. One quick clover drawing. And we'll put him right here. It's probably gonna be like a cookie run day entirely today as well, because I haven't done my dailies yet. So I'm probably gonna go do my cookie run dailies after stream. So when you were drawing, I'm assuming you mean Golden Cheese. I was thinking of Plants vs. Zombies 2's Egypt stage theme. Yeah. Nice. Is it weird that like I've known about Plants vs. Zombies for a long time, But the first time I ever actually saw gameplay of it, I've never played it myself, but the first time I ever saw gameplay of it was like, I forget when that video came out, but like, just a little while before New Year's, so like very late 2025, when Rin Penrose played it. And I'd never seen gameplay of it before that. I gotta go eat, have a great day ahead. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day and that your food is very good. Have I mentioned that I have a tendency to switch words to the opposite like sun to moon? Oh, I don't think so. I don't think you mentioned that, but it makes sense though. I feel like a lot of people do that sometimes, but it's kind of like, I wonder why. I wonder why that happens. I also read things in reverse sometimes. I don't know why my brain does that. Yeah, it's really fascinating that I feel like definitely some people get that more than others, but it's like a semi-common thing that happens, and I'm really curious as to why. Like scientific explanation about what, like, I don't know, brain thought process things. Why do we do that? Why people do that? Oh, I have chosen an absolutely horrible angle to draw this hat as I'm just realizing. But you know, I've gotten myself into the situation, so I'm gonna stick with it now. We've made it too far to turn back. Well, if it isn't the consequences of human actions. I just wanted a cool pose. I just wanted a pretty pose. But it's my own fault. Now I have to draw this complicated hat out of its intended perspective. I do love just about Clover Cookie in general, like he seems so lore irrelevant. Like he's just kind of in the kingdom and hangs out and tells stories and plays music sometimes, and then sometimes he just like shows up to narrate super important parts of the lore for no reason, because he's just he kind of has Venti vibes in that way, where it's kind of different with Venti because we know he has a like important role and stuff, but with Clover Cookie, like have you seen, if you've seen the prologue story posted on the official Cookie Run Kingdom YouTube channel, that was posted many years ago at this point, but it's basically the story of the very first cookie who escaped the oven, and it's like dramatic, like very dramatic telling of this story, and it's a different narrator, and then at the very end Clover is just there like, and that's how the story goes. like in universe he has been telling the story, and like we don't have lore explanations for that. He just knows like the very important lore about stuff for no reason that people aren't really supposed to know, probably, and he just knows it for some reason. Yeah. Someone explain Clover Cookie's lore to me. I need to know. Because I've also yet to see him appear in any story. He's just kind of there in the kingdom. I do have a lot of the character stories to go through. I haven't gone through nearly all of them. Oh, I suppose I need to do that. I think... Actually, hold on. I think he's sitting on a tree stump. I really like his furniture. Like kingdom decoration furniture, the tree. I think it's really nice. I think it's kind of funny, looking at some of the drawings that I did either completely from memory or mostly from memory. Before I did my like memorizing of character designs after I got completely absorbed into the hyperfixation phase, because I some of those I've done on stream, and I have it leads to these like really funny sketches that I still have in my folders of like, I know how I drew Shadow the Hedgehog from memory before I got completely absorbed into the Sonic fandom and memorized completely how to draw Shadow. So like, I know what I used to draw him like. It's really bad. And I know I have a really old sketch of Clover Cookie that was made during that 2-year break, so it like I had been away from the Cookie Run fandom for long enough to forget most of the design, I think. So it's like, it's really interesting looking at those sketches because it tells me like, it tells me what I forgot about that design, or like the Shadow one is really bad. It's so I feel like the Shadow, it's not quite cursed, but it's definitely not right, you know? But I think it's really funny to look back at those sketches, knowing what I do now. Not just seeing like, I guess it's not really art progress, or like, it's not really art, like me improving at art, it's literally me just learning how to draw a singular character. But it's interesting to see what I used to focus on, I guess. I hope I'm making sense with this. I just think it's really interesting. What character features stick with you from just like vaguely knowing a character? I kind of want to open that up. After we finish Clover Cookie, I'm gonna open up the sketch that I did of him during that 2-year break. That was on stream, so it should also be in the Steam archives if anyone wants to go look for that. But yeah, it's just fun. It's fun seeing the progress. I'll open up the shadow one as well. We can have a look at that. It's gonna look real scuffed, but the funny thing about the shadow one too is that it's not even that long. Like the time between that very scuffed one and the ones I did during my hyperfixation phase later, like they're not even that far apart. They're only a couple months. And so it's like foreshadowing in a couple months you're gonna grow a Sonic addiction. Or Shadow the Hedgehog hyperfixation phase. I don't know. It's just kind of funny that it wasn't that long before. Hello, shop music. Surprise shop music. Proportions on this is all off. What if this one isn't that much better than the other one? That is a real possibility. It is entirely possible that this sketch is not any better than the one I made during that break. I think I did use... Did I use reference for that one? I might have. Sometimes rabbit holes tend to send you spiraling into Wonderland. Yeah. Whoops. Forgot to lock transparency. Okay, we're gonna have to change the color of the line art there because we are not gonna be able to see those sleeves. There we go. Let's do that on a different layer, actually. Just in case I mess it up. I like this cookie, they give off Robin Hood vibes. Aw. Yeah, they kind of do, huh? I like him a lot too. He's very chill. He's very good vibes. I'm not gonna change the color of all of the line art, just the ones that that bother me if they're too far away from. Like a lot of his line art is well, pretty much all the nearly all the colors. The light. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tired. Sorry. Nearly all the line art in Cookie Run is so colorful that when you do only one color line art, it kind of looks weird sometimes. I'll just recolor the ones that really bother me, and then we'll call it there. I will go and find the other sketches. It's not gonna be that difficult because I have my stuff pretty well organized. You know what? It's fine. We'll just do I'll just draw the lines myself. I was gonna do an outline effect thing, but I think it's easier if I just draw it. There we go. There he is. The hat is way too small. I've accidentally shrunk the hat, but you know, I think it's okay. We're just gonna leave it that way. Okay. Good cookie process for today. been some fun cookies made. Been arting hearts because understandable the as well after this. Yeah, thank you, I will. Okay. Give me a couple seconds. I'm pretty sure I know where I have this saved because I have a separate folder for specifically all the stuff we draw during stream. see. Yeah. Welcome to Shadow before I got into Sonic. Before I realized that I really love Shadow, this was how I drew Shadow. It's really like, you can tell who it's supposed to be, but you can also tell that's not him. That's not him at all. Yeah. And Clover should also be here in the same folder. One moment. Is this it? No, that's two. Looking for anything green. Oh, dang it. It did the thing again. Okay. I know you're in here, Clover. Got some OCs and Tales of Arcadia stuff. Sun and Moon and Linked Universe stuff. Where has that Clover sketch gone? Did I? Found him! I found him! Look at him! I was pulling from memory too. This was the Clover sketch from memory during that 2-year break. Damn. He went on a diet. Maybe? Oh, the hands are so small. And the eyes are strange. I remembered that the spikes go up, apparently. Yeah, it's fun to look back at, like, drawing characters that I either didn't know how to draw yet but know how to draw now, or that I, like, forgot how to draw, and now and like after coming back to them, how it ended up. It's just fun to look back on. Yeah, hello Lee. Welcome to the stream. Just got Venom to congrats. I hope I can get them soon as well. They look cute, yay! I'm glad I didn't mess him up so bad that it looked weird. He still looks cute, but he doesn't... Like, you can tell that I forgot all of the defining characteristics about him. Like the shapes of the hat and the specific coat things. I've probably forgotten details in this picture, honestly, too. Yeah, it's just funny to look back on. Shadow feels lankier for me. Is he? Hold on. I don't think he's that much like, he's more human proportion. Again, it's the problem of I'm not used to drawing human proportions, so I end up drawing them. Whenever I have to draw characters that don't have human proportions, I end up drawing them accidentally with longer legs. I know I have my hyperfixation shadow sketches in here as well. Yeah, this is pretty much at the beginning of the hyperfixation, a little later. This should be like October, November 2024, and this would be in like January, February, so maybe like 4 or 5 months later. But you see, like, whenever I draw Shadow, he's really lanky. I never managed to draw him with accurate to in-game proportions. It's just not. This is probably the closest I've done to in-game proportions ever. He's pretty much always lanky when I draw him. That's just kind of how it ends up. But yeah, thanks for going down memory lane with me. I am gonna call the stream here because I'm really tired and I'm gonna go, I don't know, get a cup of tea, lay down, do my cookie run dailies. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had a really good time drawing cookies, and thank you for listening to me yap about cookies. Yeah, I don't think I have much else to say other than I wanna work on stuff. I wanna animate stuff. Yeah, I mean, nice hanging with you again. Yeah, thank you for being here. I hope that you and everyone here, everyone have a good rest of your day or night. And if anyone's heading to sleep, I hope you have a wonderful sleep. And I will see you next time. See you. Bye bye.